Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Cosmic Soul Tribe. It's your High Priestess Maggie, and I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you guys so much for all your support. The message I have here today is quite interesting. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse, you have the High Priestess, you have the Hermit, you have the Three of Wands in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Six of Cups. You also have Courage in the reverse, the Dream in the upright, and Laziness in the upright. What I do feel like is there's definitely a third-party situation that you are definitely aware of, and you've been reflecting upon the situation and realizing that it's been holding you back, causing you to have slow progress in something. In that sense, you've been wanting to have positive improvements, but something from the past in this situation has caused you to feel nostalgic and having a harder time letting it go, or having a harder time totally accepting what you do know, because you've been feeling a lack of courage to really pursue a dream. In that sense, it's been causing you to feel like you've been not giving enough to it specifically. So this is the energy I'm getting. So if this is for you, then you know it's for you. And this is what we're going to be elaborating on today currently. The numbers I have are 329, 356, 869. Okay, lots of nines as you can tell, but ninth house energy is Sagittarius. Now when I also got some positive or like some traits and whatnot, Sagittarius you did come out, and before I chose you, I got this laid out because I only had Libra and you to do left. So I was like this in my hands, right? And I was sitting there, and then I was like going down here, and I'm just swapping them around, and ended up being Sagittarius that fell out. So you were the one that needed this reading specifically, but I did have Sagittarius come through, as well as I had green eyes and a negative Nancy. Okay, I don't know if it's a green eye negative Nancy, or you're the one that's a Sagittarius with green eyes, or this person that you're dealing with has green eyes, or this person that they're dealing with specifically, this third party could have green eyes. This person that you're dealing with could be the negative Nancy. The person that they're dealing with could be the negative Nancy, whatever it may be. But I do feel heavily that you're trying to reflect upon something that you actually are very aware of, that you actually do know. The High Priestess is in the upright, and the Hermit's right next to it. So I do feel like, you know what, there's something you definitely know deep down. And it's like you are kind of searching deeper for that, but you're realizing that it's only causing you a harder time to make an improvement in your life or make some kind of change happen, whether it be luck, love, money, whatever it may be. There's just a feeling if you're not getting to the point where you wish to be. In that sense, it's also giving me with the Six of Cups and being a Scorpio's energy, and the Five of Pentacles being the Taurus. That would bring to me the Scorpio season where the full moon in Taurus was happening, and this is where a lot of this has been brought up for you to have reflection, like, and really weighing the options. Like, you're weighing the pros and the cons of the choices of these options. But some of you feel like because of the laziness, like you aren't able to, you're not giving enough of something, or you feel like you're not to a point of feeling good enough about it, so you feel like you may be falling out of it, kind of like, yeah, falling out with the Ten of Wands being in the reverse on the bottom, a Sagittarius's energy, wanting to release burdens but having a very hard time, shouldering a lot of weight, and then totality also being on the bottom, number 5. That's the feeling of where things are about to be ending. So wherever you've been feeling this burden and this whole lot of weight on your shoulders, that's about to take a turn, and you're going to feel a new sense of freshness in your life, right? So it will definitely be where your shoulders have that weight lifted off of it. But let's get more into it. If I feel anything else, I'll let you know. I just got somebody's cat could definitely be the one thing with green eyes, okay? The green-eyed kitty. Maybe a passed-on kitty. So sad. Okay, I'm getting the letter K. I'm also feeling somebody saying kick rocks. Okay. Look, the Hermit came out again in a totally different deck. We also have the Four of Cups in the reverse. And I have 2 more, of course, but I wasn't actually there yet. But these 2 coming together, and they were flopped out first, and these ones flopped over, so I didn't even see what they were. Virgo and Cancer's energy, but this is actually really good. So this is telling you what you've been reflecting on. This is really pointing to the Hermit energy of where you are. Okay. And it's telling you that the reflection you're making on your life right now and the things that you are seeking deeper, that you're kind of going into a deeper self-awareness, correct? You're able to actually check in for alignment doing this. That's helping you to understand yourself a little bit better. That's helping you to know what it is you do like and what it is you don't. And the thing is you're also getting rid of conditions and programs and opinions of other people that made you feel like you had to live a certain way, that you had to do this a certain way specifically, etc., etc. So now you're allowing yourself to really check in for alignment for the things that you desire before someone told you this or before someone told you that about what you felt before. Okay, you're kind of coming back to the senses of your own true insides. Okay, because when we get older, we become like a statue, right? We become like molded by everybody that wants us to see us the way that what they want to see us. And you're definitely, like, if you were to think of a chisel to a statue, you are chiseling yourself back to the original you, your energy, your inner gangster, your original gangster. Okay. And then you have the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. I do feel like something with the throat chakra is definitely specific. Somebody really needs to speak out. And that could be like where I heard like somebody saying kick rocks. Y'all could be saying that to somebody or needing to say that to somebody. You're a very equal loving person, and this has been nothing but draining to you because a lot of people haven't been able to give that equalness back to you. I feel like now that you have been noticing these things in your life, it's time to reward yourself and rest, rejuvenate, and kind of like decompact yourself. It's a sense of like, I don't know why construction's coming to mind, but it is. My boyfriend actually works in construction. It's just like if you were to think of a big truck that got loaded up, there's a bunch of weight on that truck and there's a bunch of dirt in there, right? But you have to find a way to declutter that, to decompact that, let that go, and it takes its time. You need to be able to do that and take your own time to do it. You can't just do a little bit and then expect to get a whole nother load, right? So that's kind of the feeling. I know it's kind of more of a literal than it is a figurative, but it's like kind of the same thing. But that's the way my brain functioned when I just saw it. Libra and Taurus as well could be specific, okay? But you got a big load that you need to let go of, like, and find somewhere to drop it off at, you know what I mean? Let that energy go to where it needs to. King of Wands could be the King of Fire, could be you, right? But this energy is about daring to be different, standing out no matter what. Don't allow yourself to be held back, okay? Also, because you do have this potential to be a hardcore leader, right? An effective one at that, and set examples. Please don't fall into the trap of being like a know-it-all type, you know what I mean? Be humble with what you're saying. And that's just for some of you. Three of Swords is in the reverse, so that kind of gives me the feeling Queen of Pentacles too. Sagittarius is energy, Capricorn too, but this is definitely okay. Leo, Cancer, Libra, Taurus, and Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is definitely telling me that you guys have the ability to overcome challenges and overcome depression and really get over the worst of things in life. That helps right here. This will be what helps you with the Four of Swords, telling me with the Three of Swords here. This will get you to a place where you feel more secure and humble within life. Like, you will feel good. You won't be looking at other people and wondering what they're thinking about your life. You see what I'm saying? You'll have more like, I'm doing it, I'm cool, I'm happy with it, people want to be in my life or not, I'm happy with that. It doesn't matter. You just want to be. You want to be happy. You want to be, just be. But what human beings are supposed to do is be. Because what are we? Human beings. Just being. Right? That's the feeling I'm getting for you. And there's some kind of adaptability that you've had over the course of a lot of the things you've had to like overcome and break through, as well as free yourself from chains and conditions and programs and negative thought patterns and all the things that made you feel like you were self-sabotaging, and all the things that made you feel like your emotions weren't lovable, and all the things that made you feel inadequate, and all the things that made you feel like you wouldn't fit in, and all these things. You had to really overcome them, and you had to be adaptable and resourceful through it. And you've actually built your skills through all of these times doing that. And then the Eight of Wands, it's like gaining momentum. This is where things start to speed up. Sagittarius season, you're going to have a great birthday season. Even if you end up breaking up with this person, which a lot of you are going to be breaking up with this person. There's somebody else that you could be wanting or noticing. But for most of you, I feel like it's time to focus on yourself. Okay? And you're kind of seeing clearly. You're starting to take off the blindfold and notice how amazing you truly are, how actually eccentric and spontaneous and fun and interesting you are. Okay, and you are. So you should put that time and that effort into yourself, because there's really nothing more to me than people just wanting you maybe for your body or wanting you for what you have. In that sense, it's not because of who you are. You want to find someone in your life that's going to love you for you. Love you for you every day. Every day. You have a bad day, you have a good day. They're gonna love you no matter what, and you have nothing to worry about. Nothing, no concerns that they're never gonna love you. No insecurities of, hey, you still love me today? Hey, you know this. I feel like our connection's a little off. You know, you're not even gonna feel that anymore. You're gonna feel so connected to whoever it is that's meant for you. The person that's right for you, Sagittarius, you're gonna feel it. Like, you're not gonna feel any kind of disconnection. When you guys are apart, you're gonna still feel very close. There could be times where you just are on the phone with each other, maybe through silence throughout each other's days, kind of just being there with one another, and there's nothing really need to be said. Like, you can have deep conversations with this person, and they run deep, and there's some things that you could debate about, but it's not argumentative, and there's gonna be feelings of real good openness together and vulnerability, sense of true safety and security for you. Like, true blessings, true loving happiness, like joys of security and loyalty and commitment to each other. That's the feeling I'm getting. It's this person that you're dealing with right now. You don't need to be dealing with them. You are already aware. You're already on the right steps right now by doing what you're doing to reflect upon this energy. And the reason why you become lazy, and the reason why you haven't been able to find the motivation to put into something or be courageous to try to put into a dream with the wrong person, is because you just feel it's not right. It's not the right person. So I know you know, and I know you know, I know you're gonna do. I know you know, because I know here, but I feel in my insides, my intuition is going crazy. You are leaving this person. You are leaving them. I don't know.